Today, I want to address the biggest problem I feel the world has today, and that is the problem of negativity. Thousands of years ago, being negative would have saved your life, would have put you in a constant state of anxiety to protect you from wild animals. But we are no longer in those times. And negativity is honestly, it's impacting us in such a bad way. And it is hurting our mental state and our environment around us. So, I want to give you my top 5 secrets to living a more positive life. Number 1, be grateful. Be grateful for every little thing that you have. Be grateful that you get to wake up in a warm bed in the morning, have a meal, have family, have a roof over your head, have this thing called a cell phone that allows you to have access to all the information in the world. What an amazing time we live in. To be grateful for these small things will change your perspective, change how you feel about the world, and make you understand that you are actually blessed beyond compare. Number 2 is to change your perspective. To learn to take any sort of bad or mediocre situation and turn it into a positive one. But also take things that you are going to assume to be bad or mediocre and show that there is a light, there is a silver lining. Walk out and change the perspective. Wake up in the morning and look outside and say, it's a beautiful day. Whether it's raining or sunny, you just know that your perspective, changing your perspective to say it's another beautiful day filled with opportunity. That is changing your perspective. You will start to see the world differently. A bad situation might just be, this was meant to happen to protect me later, or it could have been worse. Things like that. Change your perspective. Number 3, celebrate the small wins. Celebrating in general for us brings absolute joy because you know you've done something fantastic. Celebrating birthdays, it's just a joyous occasion. Christmas, things like that, it's always a joyous occasion because we associate it with enjoyment, good times, doing things that you love. But if you celebrate and congratulate yourself on the small things, like I said, making your bed might be a small thing, but it is your first one for the day. Doing that exercise that you did not want to do this morning. You woke up and thought, not a chance in hell I was going to do that, but you pushed through and you persisted. And you're not only celebrating that you were able to do the exercise, you are celebrating the fact that you conjured up that willpower, that persistence to do what you had to do. That is something definitely worth celebrating. Number 4, be kind. Be kind to everybody. Be kind to those higher than you, lower than you, or equal to you. In fact, I would even say everybody is equal to you, but be kind. Not only will you create a sense of positivity and joy out of yourself to be kind to somebody else, because you are essentially passing positivity on. There is no way on this earth that you can be kind to somebody in a negative way. Being kind, you are taking that positivity that is within your soul and passing it on to another human being. And in that moment, there is a connection. And you might have just done something to make that person's day, to maybe change their perspective on life and bring positivity. So being kind is actually a format of sharing your positivity. So be kind. Always, always, always be kind. Whether it's a CEO or a janitor, be kind. And number 5, feed yourself. Feed your mind. Positive thoughts. There is an age-old saying that there's 2 wolves at battle. One represents good and one represents evil. And they're always fighting. They're always fighting. But which wolf will win the battle? It's the one that you feed the most. And if you feed yourself negativity on a daily basis, you are going to see the world as a negative thing. You are going to live the world in a negative format. But the same goes if you feed yourself positivity. You're going to see the world in a positive format. You are going to live in a positive way. Feed your mind positive thoughts. And those positive thoughts will create a more positive you. How do I feed them? Those things that you call affirmations. Everybody goes, I'm casting it out into the universe. It is not that. You're training your brain to see the better things. Whether it's realizing you hit 3 green traffic lights in a row and you go, wow, things are just working for me today. That is how it goes. If you're saying you are kind and you are grateful and you can do things, you are positive. Remember, most of the time when you believe you can't do something, you can't. And if you believe you can, you can. It is what you are feeding your brain, and you are capable of anything. So feed your brain the right positivity. When you wake up in the morning, say today's going to be a fantastic day. Things are going to go my way. And even if things don't, that perspective change will be like, okay, because it's not seeming to go my way, it actually is in the long game. So let's recap. Number 1, to be grateful always, and for the small things. I know it's not easy. If things seem to be hitting you in hard ways, it is hard to be grateful. But that is why I say be grateful for the small things. Be grateful that you have a bed to sleep in. Be grateful for the meal that you had. Be grateful that you have a loved one that you care about and they're in decent health. Be grateful for those things. Because the bigger things are going to hurt you and whack you, and being grateful for the small things will give you the strength to fight on. And number 2, to change your perspective. Changing your perspective will change your outlook on life, and you will view the world in a completely and utterly different format. Number 3, to always celebrate, enjoy, embrace those small wins. The big ones too, of course you want to, but the small ones stack up and compound to bring you that positivity and that feeling that you are winning. Number 4, be kind always. Be kind all the time to everybody. Being kind is sharing your positivity, and for you to live a more positive life, what a better way is to share it to the world. And number 5, feed the good wolf. Feed your mind positive thoughts. You want to be positive? Think positively. Your thoughts control how you act, and it's your focus on what you focus on is what will come true to you. If you say, I wake up and I can tackle any challenge, that I am willing to do any challenge, and I can tackle that challenge, then you can do it. Don't forget, whatever you believe you can, and whatever you believe you can't. So instill that positive belief in your brain that you are capable and always willing to do it. I know being grateful and doing these things is no just mere easy task. So I'm going to kick you off and help you out with my gratitude journal that I have developed that will guide you and teach you how to be grateful for those small things. Just click in the link above, and I hope this brought value. And if at all it brought you enough value, like and subscribe. And as always, have a lovely day.